Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Snatch video about top tips. I've been playing this game since March of this year, prior to the big update, and it's become a lot more popular recently. Loads more Snatches about since the big update. There's been adverts for it on the radio, there's been adverts for it within other games, so loads more people are playing it. So I want to give you my 10 pieces of advice to become a better Snatcher, top tips for you. So my first top tip would be, let me just open it up. Okay, got it. Okay, so yeah, you're presented with, obviously it's been 44 days since I've been opening my daily bonus, and that's where you get your gems and you get a decent amount of coins from, and also your free daily box. So I'll click on OK. There's already a snatcher nearby. But what I would say is if someone tries to snatch your daily bonus parcel off you, just let it go, because it's just going to be coins and they're going to have to defend it for 6 hours anyway. So that's my rule of thumb. Don't even worry about it, because it costs more to defend it than it's actually probably going to be worth. And if you defend it, they're probably going to try and get it off you again. Anything less than 3 parcels in your inventory is just not worth defending. So if someone wants to grab that off me, I'm not even going to bother defending it, because I haven't got the opportunity to get any more parcels at the moment. Now, if you've got a few parcels, obviously I've only got one active. If you've got a few parcels and someone tries to snatch off you and you defend it, don't try and snatch off them straight away, because they're still going to be looking at their phone, aren't they? So if someone's coming in to try and snatch it off you, you either do a skedaddle or you do a dodge. Don't then immediately try and attack them, because there's no chance you're going to get it off them, because they'll still be looking at their phone and expecting the attack. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is, who have I got nearby? Let's look at their stats. Relative newcomer. What I would say is don't try and snatch off anyone until you've built up enough coins to defend yourself. So to be honest, if you live in an area that's full of snatchers and you're brand new to the game, what I would suggest is you just log on each day to collect your daily bonus and gems for a couple of weeks before you even think about snatching and defending. Otherwise you'll just get destroyed, because if you're going to play it and collect your daily bonus and then immediately try and snatch off somebody, it's going to wipe out your coins, because they're going to start attacking, you're going to start defending, and you're going to be dead in days. So maybe just log on each day until you've built up enough coins to happily be able to defend and attack. But it can take a while, it can be frustrating, but the only other option is to run out of coins, and nobody wants that. Excuse the cough. Right, tip number 4, be careful who you try and snatch off. Obviously if I snatch off this guy, let's give it a go anyway, just while I'm doing the video to make it interesting. But if you pick on someone who's a higher level than you, obviously my level is relatively high. I mean, I'm only level 12, although these stats here will show you that I've been playing it for quite a while, so I know how the game works. So be careful who you snatch off, because if you try and snatch off a person of a higher level than you, they'll have enough coins to make your life a misery. Plus, they'll be able to snatch and collect more than you, and will most likely take everything you've got. So if you try and pick on someone who's got more coins than you, more experience than you, they can just attack and attack and attack, and they're likely to have a really high total of coins compared to yours, and they can just pick you off, fill up their inventory, and just move on. So just be careful of who's out there and who you're gunning for. Right, my other top tip, my next one would be to use the Snatchatron as much as possible. It only costs 200 coins, and you can use it 3 times in a day, and you can basically fill your inventory with it, so why not use it? Get to an area where there's loads of parcels within your radar. So at the moment, if you zoom out as far as you can, it shows you what you should be able to get with the Snatchatron. All I've got is one measly parcel in my Snatchatron area. But what I would suggest, go to somewhere where there's a few you can grab, but the Snatchatron doesn't limit you to where you are. So for instance, say you've got 10 minutes on your Snatchatron like everybody else, there's about 6 nearby, you get them all and you've still got 4 or 5 minutes left, head to another area and your Snatchatron continues. It's not just tied to that one place, so it's a time limit thing, not an area thing. So you can make sure you fill up your inventory by using your Snatchatron, and then before it runs out, carry on using it. And compare that to the price of a trap, which is 1,500 coins, and it's completely hit and miss. I mean, for instance, I used the trap the other day. There was 5 people nearby, and I thought I'm bound to get a parcel of each of those, but I didn't get anything off any of them. So the trap for 1,500 coins is just not worthwhile, especially when you're a newcomer. Just stick to the Snatchatron, that's what I'd do. And my tip number 6, what I would say is if you're using your Snatchatron, and someone steals off you while you're using it, and all you've got is regular parcels anyway, just let them take it, because they're going to have a parcel that's just got coins in for 6 hours. Oh, that's great. What did he have? Not much, but he's still about, so I'll rob another one off him. So yeah, what I would say is if someone tries to snatch off you while you're using your Snatchatron, just let them take it, because you've still got your Snatchatron on and you can fill that inventory gap with another parcel that might possibly be gold. So yeah, someone tries to steal off you when you've got your Snatchatron on, just let them take it. Right, tip number 7 is defend your gold parcels as much as you can, but do it wisely. So let me show you all the defensive gadgets, they're all on here. Right, so if you do your sums, you'll work out it makes much more sense to use the hideout and the invisibility glove than it does to use 4 skedaddles. So what I mean by that is protection for 1 hour with the hideout is 75 coins. Protection for 1 hour with the invisibility glove is 125 coins. If you use 4 skedaddles, which is 15 minutes each, which equates to an hour, it's going to cost you 220 coins. It's just not worth it. So I would suggest using your invisibility glove and your hideout and not just using skedaddle over and over, because it's a false economy and you're going to use all your coins up. Okay, tip number 8. The more gadgets you use, the quicker your XP goes up. So your XP, which is here, makes you advance to the next level. The quicker your XP goes up, the quicker your collection distance and your collection limit and snatching limit goes up. So that's why you see some people who just use the dodge all the time, because every time you use a dodge you get a bit more XP. And the more XP you get, the quicker your level goes up, the more you can snatch. Tip number 9, use your gems wisely, because they're very hard to come by. Now at the moment I've got 2,428 gems, but that's because I've been playing it for ages. It's very hard to get gems. You get gems in your daily bonus, so that's about it. In the olden days of Snatch, you used to get gems every now and then in a parcel, but you don't anymore. So what I would say is keep saving them, because they're useful for guard dogs if you like using guard dogs, but they're also the only thing that you can use to buy the swarm. Now I'm going to do a swarm video soon just to show you what that's like. Swarm is potential to be very useful because you can get 40 parcels and that's on top of your inventory. So I'll show you what I mean. I can be holding 16 at any one time, but I can use the swarm. I can still get 40 more on top of that, so I could potentially have 46 parcels. Right, tip number 10. Set alarms. I can't emphasize this enough, because the snatch notifications are a bit naff. Sometimes you don't know you're being snatched off until the parcel's already gone. So what I tend to do if I've got a gold parcel, if I've just used a skedaddle which lasts for 15 minutes, I would set my alarm for 14 minutes and then just keep an eye on my phone, because chances are someone might be trying to steal off me. And then if they do try and rob off you again, maybe use your invisibility glove and set your alarm for just under an hour, because if it's a gold parcel you don't want to lose it. So just set your alarms and keep repeating. Anyway, that's my top 10 tips for Snatch. If anyone thinks of anything or if they've got any questions, just hit me up in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be doing more Snatch videos soon. Catch you later guys, bye bye.